Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Captain Saurabh and I'm back with Hunter x Hunter or Hunter Hunter basically or HXH, whatever you want to call it. So chapter 418, which is titled as Assumption, and I can see Serednik on my screen right now, and basically we know he's not dead. I mean, that was obvious. Okay, only I think Benjamin thought that he was dead. Otherwise, I don't think anyone else actually thought that actually died. Okay, let's begin this manga or novel, whatever. I like this, by the way. The text is necessary actually. Either I okay, so now Serednik is thinking either I enter Zetsu and then close my eyes, or I begin Zetsu with my eyes already shut. Either way, the ability triggers, and I can see up to 10 seconds into the future of vision. Those 10 seconds uh, I'm watching take only this. Oh, okay. These 10 seconds I'm watching take only an instant in real world. To the people around me, it registers as no more than a blink. Uh, sorry, uh, then a blink ephemeral 10 seconds. Okay, let me just check ephemeral lasting for very short time. Okay, uh, 10 seconds shortly before Benjamin's intrusion. Okay, so this is before Benjamin arrived in his room. If I open my eyes the moment after viewing those ephemeral 10 seconds, the 10 seconds I saw began playing out in the real world. Okay, from my testing the rules of my ability of the ability I've been able to confirm or those. It's crazy, he just started learning then and he's already this good. That's actually crazy. uh, from my testing the rules of the ability I've been able to confirm are this. I cannot uh, I, I cannot alter anyone other than myself into a state different from the one in ephemeral 10 seconds. Okay, changing their position or posture is impossible. Okay, so he has confirmed this. So wow, they move through those 10 seconds like wax figures. But okay, so they will move like they want. But what if like someone in those 10 seconds is going to walk up and you just trip them over? Like, I mean, it will have some effect on them, right? But okay, let me just read it fully. They move through those 10 seconds like wax figures, clothing and hair included. Okay, bro has confirmed everything, and petty tricks such as slipping an object into their clothes were also impossible. Hmm. Okay, I can change the position and state of objects. However, I could not use those objects to directly harm another person or to deface things pranks. Nor can I take someone a person is already holding. Oh, though I can get ahead of them and take an object they were about to pick up. In that case, they are acting. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot that they did believe that they would take it. Oh, that's such a broken ability. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, makes sense. How many seconds? 2.92, Your Highness. Shit. So the plateau's finally here where my time starts slipping. Before starting the ephemeral 10 seconds, I tested whether I could deliberately steer towards the future I wanted to see, whether I could create the near future myself, but it doesn't work well. Go get me some water from the fridge, sir, right away. The water again, bro. Okay. Okay, if you guys, yeah, I have to talk to you about this, man. Like, oh my god, the water theory, basically, man. I don't know how many of you follow this channel, but uh, let me just show you guys. By the way, chess is completed. Let me just recording my chapter 4 reaction. Yeah, by the way, chess is completed, and yeah, I'm recording this live as well. So Yeah, basically, you guys will uh, get to know it as well. Nen World Review. Yeah. So this, I don't remember which video it was. I think it was the 50 minutes long video. The craziest theory. The 50 minutes and 26 seconds. Check that. It's actually crazy. The water theory in this. And sorry, I accidentally opened Blue Lock. Yeah. This bring me a water from the fridge. It kind of makes sense, honestly. If you watch that video and come here again, it will make sense. Okay, close. Oh, so he's checking the 10 seconds into the future by closing his eyes. Here you are. Yeah, thanks. Open. So right away he takes the order and goes to fetch the water, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? And he trips him over. Okay, never mind. But he went himself. He drank the water, and here you are. There was only one bottle in the fridge, so I will go restock in it now. He believes he handed me the one bottle. That's such a crazy ability. This is actually crazy. Like, peeking into the 10 seconds into the future is actually good, but if you can alter them to whatever you want, basically, that's actually even better. Impressive from Seredni. He believes he handed me the one bottle left in the fridge. Oh wait, I think I forgot my, yeah. Otherwise, I will get copyrights. I believe I will get. I don't know. With Blue Lock, I usually don't get, but I think I got one with Black Clover. So from that chapter, I'm just just for the safety, I'm keeping the black bars. So yeah, he believes he handed me the one bottle left in the fridge. My ability is functioning normally, but when I try to pull the line, go get me some water itself into ephemeral 10 seconds, it doesn't work. No matter how firmly I hold the thought about I am about to order Salkov to fetch water, in my head I close my eyes inside the ephemeral 10 seconds. I never see a future in which I say, go get me some water. Hmm. So there's a limit to how conveniently I can rewrite the future scenario. Of course, I mean, in Hunter x Hunter, there's always a limit. Like, it's not like, but still, it's broken. This ability is actually broken, bro. Even if there's a limit, limit to how conveniently I can rewrite the future scenario. In short, my ability carries a restriction. It will only show me the aftermath of what I have done in reality. Well, it's level 1 ability, it can be helped. This is definitely the kind of ability, the more that does more I use it. Okay, even after the 10 seconds have elapsed in reality, Salkov still believes I am standing over there. That's because I've maintained Zetsu continuously ever since the activating the ephemeral 10 seconds. That broke my Zetsu. That time my Zetsu was broken by the ability of that association member Melody. Without her, Theta would have gone on believing she had shot me dead, and I could have kept observing the aftermath. If I hadn't dropped Zetsu, what would have Theta done next? Well, too late now. Ho ho! Doors shut or open so long as I keep up Zetsu. What people in the living room perceive is same as with Salkov. Me in the middle of training, the proof is that while I'm in my Zetsu, they ignore anything I do. Exactly how far my abilities influence reaches needs testing. For now, it's confirmed that interior of room 1004 is under its control, but bro, he's developing at a crazy rate. My sense of it is that NNB stands at the spot. Oh yeah, they can't see the NNBs themselves, right? Where I activated the ability and exerts influence over a radius of X centered on that point. Okay, the prince is there, me, real me. The farther I move from the activation point, the more I get unpleasant static like ringing in my ears like a signal. Oh, okay, going bad. That's probably why. If I step outside the range, the gap between me and my end base grows too wide, like a spell breaking the ephemeral 10 seconds and world continuing on from the vanish and reality returns. That's the strongest hypothesis. But what if the then be smooth with you? If that hypothesis holds, and observed from outside space exists entirely unaffected by my ability, which means my ability is confined to that narrow space. That's actually facts. I never thought about that. Since he's always in his room, right? So I never thought about him actually. Oh, actually, it kind of makes sense. This is a room, so it's enclosed within a short space. But what if it's a field or not a field? Actually, we are on a ship, so big room or something like that. Basically, I don't know what to say. Like, let's see. Well, all I have to do is use this magic to change the real world and become king and make the entire world mine. Bro, look at his ambitions. Bro wants to make whole planet his radius. I mean, within his radius. Wow. Special martial law detected. Special martial law detected. My God, it's perfect. Everything happens according to this dude. My Jetsu doesn't even break for a sudden siren. Hmm. Oh my God, Benjamin, you just. Oh, everything is going against Benjamin right now. I'm pretty sure Benjamin is better than them. Like better than Serednik at least. I don't know about other prince, but look at this. Mazetsu doesn't even break even for a sudden siren. That's actually crazy if you think about it. Uh, against my any abrupt external stimulus other than pain, my Zetsu does not waver. Oh, if I unexpectedly strike some part of my body against something, Zetsu inevitably breaks. Uh, dulling pain through dissociation techniques prove utterly incompatible with Zetsu. The two would not coexist, which means Zetsu is a technique that heightens the senses throughout the entire body while erasing one's presence. Your Highness, God, give thanks to me. I have mastered the stability of Zetsu. All that remains is speed. The first prince private soldiers are demanding we open the door. If we go on without answering, they will force their way in. Zetsu released. Okay. Leave them until the breach. In exchange, do exactly as they instruct. Pile every weapon in one place and surrender. Hands up before they enter, and do not resist under any circumstances, no matter what happens. Move, sir. Salkov, sir. Hand over your pistol, sir. I am about to die, but you report to others exactly what you see. And yes, Serednik got blasted away by Benjamin. Whoa, bang, didn't even need the pistol to set it off. I had figured he would work me over a while before finishing me. God, that's crazy, actually. Uh, okay, oh, just as I thought, I'm quite thoroughly hated. I mean, from what I've seen, does it really make sense? I mean, it does make sense. Okay, he's rushing because having issued special martial law, he has to settle it. All this round, he's got the other princess to kill as well, I suppose, which pisses me off in its own way. Spend more time on me, idiot. I mean, he's just confirming his abilities. Like, if I keep up Zetsu here in this room, I stay dead. Everyone under my abilities influence sees me lying there, blood soaked and skull caved in. But my Nen beast runs on my aura as fuel, which means that during Zetsu, it's burning through the aura it charged up. Once that's spent, the beast loses its power and the space disappears as well. How long the beast's battery lasts must be proportional to the time I spend not in Zetsu. Right now, I'm provisionally putting the charge to operation ratio at 11 to 1. and adjusting my training time around it. If I provisionally set charging the moment I became aware of its ability, the beast has roughly 3 hours 48 minutes of time operation left. Lingering here in Zetsu isn't a good move. Better to clear out as fast as possible. And if the first prince, that idiot, realizes my death was staged, Salkov will be the first to take the interrogation for me. I doubt a dying wish of "don't open the coffin" carries any weight in succession work. But so long as the first prince believes he killed me, nobody will try to open it along the way. If the coffin reaches the king, the old man intact, he will understand it's my scheme, hold to his neutrality, and won't announce anything of his own record, but equally he won't lie to a prince who asks him directly. So the window in which everyone still mistakenly believes I was executed by first prince, even after I release the ability, is few days at longest and hour at the shortest, no margin at all. Few days is actually too generous, I feel. That said, I have to move carefully. The instant I leave this room and pass beyond the then beast's range, the ability is released, and if I then run into my own private soldiers or the first prince, the fools who think I am dead, it's over. I will have to predict their movements and steer clear of those roads. Right, I need to prepare a will, and an empty coffin be bad. I will stuff some guns in there or something. The weight, the smell of blood, and viscera. Sorry, viscera. Am I really meant to believe this? An illusion? No funeral, no posthumous name, no send-off, no viewing of the body whatsoever. My one and only wish is a true unified nation, free of duplicity. Fourth prince of Kakin Empire, Serednik, Hyugoru. Man, it's funny, bro. It is funny. His will is actually funny. Furthermore, the refusal of any viewing is because the conditional premise in the event that I am killed by the first prince has been fulfilled. In that case, it's inevitable that his highness remains their retains sorry no remains would not retain their okay highness remains would not retain their original form. It was his express wish that his dignity as the deceased be preserved. It would be a nuisance if the men who carried the coffin had stayed. I thought I understood. There's a gap in my in my assumptions. Could be Sorry, my bad. Assumptions could be instantly fatal, but my sense of danger wasn't sharp enough. Whether someone who arrives out from outside after activation falls under the magic, it's still unknown. That needs to be testing too. In respect for the will of the prince, oh, he's in disguise. Seletnik has worn mask and everything. In the respect for the will of the prince who loved his country and deliberately walked this path of thorns for its sake, let us send him on his way. Peace. Could you not save him? Had you thrown your body in the way and shielded the prince, would the outcome would not have been different from this? Answer me, Salkov. Don't talk garbage. All the changes is one of the fewer bullets for the first prince and one more cow. With respect, sir, who is little accountability performance even for you bastard? And what were you doing then? Careless movement during special martial law endangers the person you are protecting and is a prohibited act. Moreover, the first prince opened fire immediately upon entering the room. No response was possible. That is not what I'm asking you. What else is there? You just want something to complain about? Wow, he just killed him. As the Royal Army? Oh my god. Okay, that's what I'm asking, right? He like put bullets in him. What will happen? Let's see. As the Royal Army, we must devote ourselves to the duties before us now. That surely is what the fourth prince would have wished. How very commendable. Switching gears so quickly. Go on and spend the rest of your life wagging your tail for some provisional paper pusher. That's enough. The only thing authorized was the discussion of the will. Keep going and I will run you all in for incitement, not another word. Seriously, unsightly Captain Vantin. Shall I swap you out for Salco? Sweep of room 1004, complete all personnel match the registration roster. Good, over here. Free movement is permitted within room 1004 only. However, all firearms and items designated as quasi-deadly weapons will be confiscated. Should the entrance door open without a signal, it will be deemed as hostile intent and sweep operation. Sweep operation will be executed. Be straightly forewarned. In respect of fourth prince will uh, the body shall not be moved until 6 a.m. tomorrow. A wake will stand in place of funeral. Thereafter, a transport of coffin shall be carried out by Salkov alone in accordance with the will. So, swiping a Royal Army cap or uniform is impossible under the restrictions. In that case, cover my face and force my way through is the only option. For now, I will have to stage it as an unidentified intruder going on rampage and fleeing. If my face gets made out there, they will open up the coffin here and I'm finished. Okay. Okay, he's wearing a hoodie and glasses and a mask. The weapons, okay, I think I'm probably few more pages and I'm done. The weapons the Royal Army confiscated from either the private soldiers are uh, surely bound for the Central Judicial Bureau. Uh, and the first prince, the big idiot, must be heading there himself to make it the hub of the both military and political power. Having declared a special martial law, there's no turning back. He will. It's a certainty he will keep going until every remaining prince is slaughtered. And judging by how he killed me without drawing it out, for reasons unknown, he's pressed for time. He will be making for Judicial Bureau on Tier 2 by shortest route. Normally, when we move down there to the Tier 2 or below, there are three routes connecting passage A, B, and C, and soldiers and other general passengers. You see, for general passenger to enter Ministry of Justice, the only way is central entrance on Tier 3, but royalty and V5 have separate entrance on Tier 2. As a rule, every public facility has a royalty exclusive entrance and passage, and they are designated on the route A shortest way in. For the military to seize Judicial Bureau covertly, route A would be optimal, but factoring in how they would act after special martial law has been declared, it's far faster to make for central entrance via C and push through an en masse all at once. The first prince must be moving to Tier 3 via Route C together with his private soldiers and the Royal Army. Route B, they will commit a fair amount of firepower to Mafia, sweep and drive them a corner. The heads of Shai and Shu would have been certainly detained already, and the Shah A and Shu U, I don't know how to pronounce them, have been certainly detained already, and the mafia's private back passage sealed off. Right now, that's the route the Royal Army is watching most closely, which inevitably leaves A. Theta, stop. It's the prince's dying wish. Oh, Theta knows it. Theta knows it. It's the prince's dying wish. I think Theta is also here, just above my finger. So is Serednik and everyone else basically. Too many characters, but goated arc. It's the prince dying wish and break it, and that makes it a second time. Understand? Theta, you'd best know. Theta, sweetheart, you'd best know. Open it while the ability is running, and all you will see is my insides. She can see me? There's no way. Theta saw. Theta saw him. Serednik. No way, dude. Look at that, bro. Like, okay, okay, Theta. I don't know. Maybe because she has already affected, she can see me. There's no way. Oh, never mind. She just turned around. Thought so, of course. Or maybe she's acting. You never know. I mean, she just looked. Okay. I don't know. Thought so. Of course not. But damn, that rattled me for a second. Theta, sweetheart, if anyone could make up me drop Zetsu, maybe it's you. I turns out being ignored real. Okay, I turns out I'm really a mach masochist. Being ignored feels good. All right, let's move. The escape adventure begins. Our destination is with the exit of Fourth Prince Serednik. The steps of Devil have begun. End of chapter 489. We get a bisky something, bisky ending basically. So yeah, I mean, Theta was close to figuring out Serednik's plan. Basically, this is what Serednik is doing, and we really needed that because, I mean, everyone is trying to figure out what Serednik is trying to do. But wow, yes, great plans. His ability. I think we got more explanation about that. Like, it has certain radius and everything. I never even considered that there's a certain radius to his ability, which kind of makes sense. I should have thought about it, but yeah, I mean, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next week for Hunter x Hunter, and check my other stuff as well, Blue Lock or some gaming. I do live streams, so check my channel. Please subscribe if you are watching it, and thanks for watching, and bye bye. See you guys later.